social worker from the Crime Victims Bureau at Bellevue Hospital, where I was a patient. And I'm proud to say that she is still very much in my life, and I call her my dear friend. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm a singer-songwriter from here in Manhattan. And 7 years ago, on June 11th, 2002, I was a pedestrian in Midtown. I was standing on the corner of 34th Street and Park Avenue, waiting to cross the street. And an impaired driver of an SUV made an illegal turn and ended up crashing into me on the corner. He pinned me against a fire hydrant pole, and unfortunately that crush injury severed my entire right leg at the top of my hip. I don't remember the accident. I woke up to it about a week later at Bellevue Hospital. And as you can imagine, I was completely devastated when I realized what happened. And I had no idea why something like this should happen to me. And I started to question God and question everything I had done in my life, thinking I must be being punished for something. Because this seemed like such an incredible loss for no reason whatsoever. And I knew that I could never successfully survive it if there wasn't some sort of purpose and meaning brought to the loss of my leg. I have to say that in those early days, it really was the love and support from my family, my loved ones, my friends, the Crime Victims Bureau, the medical staff, all the resources that I had available to me held me up during a time when I could not hold myself up. And it was through those experiences that I, as a crime victim survivor, really felt the effect of what's simply called, in my view, brotherly love. And I've learned many lessons through the years, and I've also learned that on the other side of great tragedy, there can be great blessings as well. And you have to have the strength to open your heart to recognize those blessings. And for me, those blessings came through the brotherly love of the people who supported me. And as a crime victim survivor, I chose to want to give that back. To me, that was the way to bring a sense of purpose to this loss. And since then, my career has soared to places I could have never really dreamed for myself. My accident was 9 months to the day after 9/11 and 9 months before the Iraq War started. So during the first year of my recovery, I was watching our first round of troops coming back with traumatic amputations like mine. And I felt very moved by that. And I really wanted to go down to Walter Reed Army Hospital and visit with our troops. And I didn't know how to do that. It took a couple of years before the opportunity came around. But the opportunity came through a hero from the New York area. His name is John Viggiano. He's a retired New York fire captain who lost his 2 sons in 9/11. And I had not met John, but he had heard about me, and he knew that I wanted to go to Walter Reed, so he had me invited by Walter Reed to go down there. And I tell you that story because John Viggiano could have, closed up his heart after the loss of his sons and really just shut down. But he chose to say yes to life. And because he did that, he helped someone like me, who he hadn't even met, to achieve a goal, and that goal eventually led to me now becoming a performer for the United States Army. And I'm happy to say I'm going to leave in 2 weeks to go perform for our wounded troops over in Germany and Italy. So the message that I'd like to give to you today is, no matter how deep the loss, say yes to life. Because you never know where your opportunities lie and where they may lead you. And that a bigger and better life may actually await you. It is one of the miracles within the tragedy, right? See you again. I'm happy to say that one of the most important people in my life, Ethan, is here with me again. And he introduced me to this song. It was not written by me as a songwriter. When I first heard it, I thought, that's one of those songs I wish I wrote because it's so perfect. And it was written by Jackson Brown, actually. And I thought it was a perfect message to share with you all today. To say yes to life and to be alive in the world. Inside my head, I want to live in the world. I want to stand and be counted with the hopeful and the willing, with the open and the strong, with the voices in the darkness fashioning daylight out of song. Millions of lovers alive in the world. I want to live in the world, not behind some wall. I want to live in the world where I will hear if another voice should call. To the prisoner inside me, to the captive of my doubt, who among his fantasies harbors the dream of breaking out and taking his chances alive in the world. With its beauty and its cruelty, with its heartbreak and its joy, with it constantly giving birth to life and to forces that destroy, and the infinite power of change alive in the world.